What's going on, everybody? This is Woody Dale, and welcome to the WD Sports Lounge. Make sure you come in, like, share, subscribe, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of the show. Now, let's get right to it. As everybody all knows, nobody's been hiding under a rock, and if you have been hiding under a rock, LeBron James has made his decision to go to the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, him making this decision kind of made me put egg in my face. I've had egg in my face for the past 3-4 days since his decision on going to the 76ers, because if you follow this channel, I did a live talking about the Miami Heat leaking a possibility of him joining the Miami Heat, and the deception was so real that I even fell for it. You know, I was ready to celebrate and say I declared right here on this show that I was going to celebrate, and we were going to have a show every single day following the Miami Heat, because the Miami Heat was going to be box office. That's what I thought, and that's what I was going with, and that's what I was ready to report on. But unfortunately, LeBron James got egg on my face, got egg on Miami Heat face, got egg on the Cleveland Cavaliers face, and most importantly, got egg on the Golden State Warriors face. Wow. LeBron James, ladies and gentlemen, signed with the Philadelphia 76ers and has built a super team from since he's signed it. It's been him, Jaylen Brown, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, the first round pick, I'm not sure what his name is, but it's the first round pick from last season that had a breakout season. And they just signed Contavious Caldwell-Pope, KCP, the guy he won NBA championship with the Lakers, which people call the bubble championship, but he won the championship there. And not only that, he doubled down and he went to Denver as a free agent and went and won a ring with Denver. So KCP knows the formula on how to win. So LeBron James is going. It went to the 76ers and he's taking no prisoners. I for one, I was shocked about that move, because I was convinced he was coming to Miami. And you know, when I look at it now, I did say that if he does come to Miami, he's going to take the shine away from Giannis coming over there, because he's going to be the spectacle and he's going to be the guy that everybody's going to talk about. But it seems that way now on the opposite end when it comes to the Philadelphia 76ers. This was supposed to be Jaylen Brown's comeback. This was supposed to be his retribution to show people that they made a mistake by trading him away from the Boston Celtics. But in the process, he'll still have that opportunity. Just the spotlight won't be much on him the way it would be on LeBron. And when those guys do meet up, talking about the 76ers and the Celtics, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum having with Jaylen Brown having LeBron James to back him up to a certain degree. Although everybody believes that he's going to be the third option, I believe that as well. But he's going to be a very, very strong and capable third option, because third options are really made for, like, you know, that extra, that backup, you know what I mean? That backup, that third person that puts up the scores when they have to, and then takes over a game when when the two other stars are either injured or not, are having an off game. Or in another sense, the third option is usually the anchor for the bench players. So I'm not sure that LeBron James he has the mental capacitation, but I don't think he's willing to let his ego drop to that point of being a third option. So he's definitely gonna try to be the one or two, or to go to, you know. But one thing he did humble himself is with the money. You know, he signed a 2-year deal for $8 million with the 76ers, and now he's like, you know, it's not about the money, it's not about family, it's about himself. So himself saying that he wanted a ring. He wants another ring, and this is the best way for him to do it. But not too long ago, he was talking about that, oh, I'm not going for a ring. Ring chasing, ring culture is lame. How karma bites you in the butt. You know? Thing about it is, man, LeBron, man, you can't be saying stuff and not realize that you got the internet and you got people like us that's gonna commentate about certain things. You can't say certain things and think that it's not gonna come back. How you throwing double standards out there? How you just double talking? I remember one time you even said that you're not gonna do a farewell tour. I don't even want a farewell tour. Yada 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 yada. And I bet you, and I know you're going to have a farewell tour because you signed a 2-year deal worth $8 million. That means you got a 1-year deal with the Philadelphia 76ers, and you have an option, and you can opt out that contract and become a free agent next season. And where the hell you think you're going to go? I'm going home, tell the world I'm coming home. And he's going to have his farewell tour. And I said it in this channel before. If he has that farewell tour, I'm going to roast him because he said it before. He didn't want no farewell tour. He didn't care about no farewell tour. But we all know that was cap. So now he's with the 76ers. He's building a super team. Man, I ain't going to lie to y'all, guys. I ain't going to lie. WCD Sports Lounge followers, thank you again. Subscribe, like, share the content. I appreciate y'all coming in, listening to this. But man, this season is going to be lit. You hear me? I'm talking about this season is going to be hellified lit. You have so much movement happening, and so much movement that has happened, and you got things that are still pending based on like judicial situations. Case in point, Kawhi Leonard with the Toronto Raptors. If that goes through and he becomes a Raptor, my goodness, the East becomes the beast once again. All the stars, all the potential players are like on the East right now. And the West can hold their own because they're building from within as well. You got the Wolves, you got and believe it or not, Phoenix did good. So you got Phoenix, you got Houston still. You got OKC, you got San Antonio who went to the finals. The West is still Denver Nuggets. I mean, the list goes on and on. The Lakers, there's still going to be good teams on the West. But that East, man, you know, I saw Tyrese Halliburton throwing dunks out there. So he looks like he's getting back in shape from that ACL injury, ACL or Achilles injury. I'm not. It was one of those, but he had a career and he had a devastating injury on the NBA Eastern Conference Finals about a year and a half ago, about 2 years ago, and he's getting back to normal. But although they lost a lot of key pieces, but I feel like Tyrese Halliburton is still a superstar in my eyes, and he will definitely make a comeback this season and have a decent season. Not saying that he's not, you know, the East, he won't be top of the East, but got too much big horses right there, you know. But yeah, hats off. Hey, it is what it is. I'm not gonna say hats off because I thought he was coming to Miami. He got me looking crazy. So now I'm gonna watch him. We're going to watch him now. We're going to watch him. We're going to watch and see what he's going to do with the 76ers. This is going to be fun to watch because it's like, you know, it's like 2010 all over again, but for Philly this time. So, hey, y'all got to get a chance to taste the, not so much the Heatles or the best show best show in town, but it definitely will be a spectacle because, man, Joel Embiid, Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Maxey, LeBron James. There's so much storylines. You know, you got him leaving Bronny and the Lakers with the Lakers. Now he's over there by himself. But, you know, hey, we'll get a chance to see if JJ Redick is that dude for real. If you could develop Bronny into him to be a serviceable player, it could definitely help him out going forward. And he definitely, and it might change his perspective it might help him out for him to develop even better, not having to be in the shadow of his father spotlight while he was with the Lakers. So could be a good thing for him. I don't know. We'll see. And then you still got the Washington Wizards. AD still over there. I mean, it's just gonna be a crazy NBA season, man. But yeah, I know I reported this a little late. I had some things I had to take care of. I had to fly to Miami, and this is the crazy part, right? I'm on my way to Miami as the news was breaking for LeBron James becoming a 76er. And I knew there was no way I would go with the schedule I had. There was no way for me to be able to sit down and go live and break in the comments. So I apologize for putting the message out there that I was going to go live on Friday. Unfortunately, schedule got twisted up. I never really had the free time to do it. I finally do right now. So I just wanted to just start from the beginning and work my way towards the whole totem pole of what's been going on in the past 4 days with free agency, with the drama going on of free agency. And I even want to tap into WNBA, because even when in the beginning process, I used to I did 1 or 2 videos about the WNBA, but I guess much people didn't really like it, so I just stuck with the NBA. 'Cause I try to give y'all what y'all want and stuff, and what's interesting. But I think I'm gonna forcefully incorporate WNBA, because the drama's hot, the games is not, and it just gives us more range to talk about certain things, and definitely stays in the realm of basketball, since I see that's what everybody loves to hear. So I'm watching, and I'm thanking everybody for coming in. So let me know what you think about this whole thing. What you think about the 76ers pulling off this trade, essentially giving up Paul George to get Jaylen Brown and LeBron James. The GM did a hell of a job. What do you think, the 76ers? Do you think they're a shoe-in for the NBA Finals? Do you think they're going to win the NBA Finals? Or do you think that is just another team that's stuck with a lot of stars, and that's just the chemistry won't get there? Leave your thoughts on the comments section. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Rudy Dayon signing off at the WD Sports Lounge. Thank you once again. We'll see you on the next one. Ciao.